get down to business and go through Scarlet Black Shadow. You see, it's funny that she's all the way at the top. I mean, as she should be. All the way at the top left, which means she's the best. I think we're going to do hers, and then I think I'm going to go through Graves. Or maybe actually, you know, I should probably wait. I'm going to wait. That's right, I should wait on Cinderella's and Graves until I make it further into the story. Until Grave actually completely joins our side, which, I mean, she almost has. And then also, once we awaken Cinderella. I don't know when I'm going to upload these affection stories. I'm so far behind. So much stuff. But anyway, let us go through Scarlet's old memories. Oh man, I get to do other voices. I was just gonna be about her getting added to the squad. Oh. Come on, say hello to everyone. Come now, don't be shy. Ah, I get it. You don't like all this attention on you, is that it? Nay. 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 Nay, that's not so. Well, go on then. You're new here, so you should introduce yourself. I guess this really isn't your area of expertise. It's alright. I'll handle the greetings. I'll go first. I'm Lilius, and I've been entrusted with leading the goddess squad. Oh, you know what? It's gonna go to... I've been reading... I've been reading mangas, alright? Have I ever done all their voices? I'm Rapunzel. My name's Snow White. Nice to meet you. Something matter, you two? You're gonna make her sassy. I just don't get it. The first time we encountered this lady, she was trying to cut us down. And now she's part of the goddess squad. If it hadn't been for Red Hood's quick reflexes, this lady would have cleanly severed Red Hood's head from her shoulders. Call me crazy, but that doesn't exactly sound like the conduct of a good person. Are we really that short of hands? You know, coming from you, well, this is the past. What you tried to do to me. The more members we have, the better, right? I disagree. I assure you, she'll be a great help to us. Very well. I apologize for brandishing my blade so recklessly during the first meeting. Please accept my apology. Yet, truth be told, I harbor no desire to join the goddess squad, and it seems my presence isn't warmly welcomed either. I shall take my leave. Many thanks for helping me recuperate and tempering my blade. I shall pay this favor unto thee in due time, that I can promise you. Huh? What are you talking about? You said you would join us if I was able to take you down. Don't tell me you're going to back on your word. Call that a takedown? Sounds almost absurd. God damn it. You know, I don't have any pictures of Dorothy with this fucking face. Well, she did clean her clock with just one hit. Yeah. Boom. And she went down with her fist. And blammo! That lady went down like a sack of potatoes. In one fell swoop. It just keeps getting closer. Down for the count. You two have quite unusual synergy in times like these. I did utter that I would mull upon it, but no promises hath escaped my lips. This is so humiliating to watch. She's not a good fit for us, that's for sure. One more thing. What am I about to utter may perchance sound like quibbling. Just admit it already. You're a low-down, dirty quibbler. Let me guess. You're going to whine about how you weren't properly prepared for last fight. I was wondering when that topic would come up. Think whatever you will. but I truly was not prepared at the time, and thus our fight could scarcely be deemed equitable. Are you really opposed to joining us? If truth be told, I appreciate the invitation. Honored even. Nevertheless, I find it inconceivable that I allowed myself to be felled with a solitary blow. So what do you propose? A rematch. Should thou best me once more, I shall join thee without a single word of opposition. You seem to really enjoy sparring, don't you? Because I need to grow in strength. Nay, I must attain sufficient strength. Fine. It's a bit bothersome having to repeat myself, but if it helps bring in a new recruit, I'm willing to make that sacrifice. So when will we be doing this? Now, right here. Are you sure about that? I shan't wish to tarry another moment. Fine then, come with me. With pleasure. Scarlet takes a deep breath and assumes her combat stance, fixing her gaze intently on Lewis. Ah! Snow White senses a palpable change in the air. Scarlet herself is a weapon. A well-honed blade that can pierce through whoever defies it in an instant. When our eyes meet, 'tis clear as the sky. Thou art formidable, remarkably so. However, I am confident that I shall prevail over thee. Also, I don't know why I don't have any smiling Scarlets. Triumphing over you takes me closer to the realm of unbeatable weapon. You know the thing is, man, I miss this old Scarlet. Just I want to fight and become more powerful. That's all she wants. I mean, I guess she's fine now because she just wants to kill the queen and be a farmer. Ooh. Lewis delves. Wait, no, delves. Lewis delivers a swift uppercut, propelling Scarlet into the ceiling, where she becomes launched. What is it, a Looney Tunes cartoon? Yikes! Looks like, look at her legs dangling. Looks like it's turning out just as it did before. Can you hear me? Are you okay? It seems like she's out cold. What was the noise? What's going on? Huh? Is this some kind of performance art? 2 hours later. Alright, go on then. I'm Scarlet. Wait, I did that. I didn't give her an accent. A pleasure to meet thy acquaintance. Great job. Let's give her a round of applause. Damn, man. The duel begins. Though I may have succumbed to defeat once more, it is hardly suggests my inferiority to thee. Now that I am an official member of the goddesses, I want to confirm the hierarchy among this squad, and specifically how I factor in. Snooty, do you hear any sounds around? Yeah, sounds like belly aching of a sore loser. Allow me to tolerate. Wait, no. God damn it, allow me to reiterate. I did not lose to thee. So you want to establish a pecking order, huh? Then what? You trying to gain the upper hand so you can order us around? Thumb your nose at us? Are you expecting us to run around serving you drinks or what? Nay, I merely seek to fathom where my physical prowess stand amidst the squad. Why are you so obsessed with that? Because I must always be improving myself. Very well. Then let me give you my verdict. You're strong. Super strong. Is that enough? Are you satisfied? Yes, you're quite strong. Scarlet draws her sword from her scabbard. I propose a fair and honorable duel. I implore you to accept this challenge. First time I've seen someone wield a sword while asking for a favor. She's quick to throw a punch, that's for sure. It must be in her blood. Alright. So be it. What? Seriously? You're serious? I'll give you a chance to challenge every member of the Goddess Squad. 1-on-1. Wait, so each... Well, Snow White's gonna... I don't think Rapunzel and Snow White are gonna fight. I can see Red Hood fighting. And of course Dorothy's gonna fight. She's like... But only on one condition. The type of duels will be decided by us. Oh. Okay. If it's that, then Snow White's gonna be like, I'm gonna have a building competition with you. No qualms here. I, as the challenger, have come to inconvenience you. Very well. Then first up will be Rapunzel. Huh? Me? Yes, you. Okay. What shall we be dueling on? You seem not to be overly familiar with unarmed combat, so perhaps staffs will suffice? How about a prayer contest? Excuse me? The rules are simple. We simply see who can pray longer. Close your eyes, clasp your hands, and kneel down. Maintain that pose and don't move. First one to move or doze off loses, understand? This is not quite the challenge I was looking for. Well, you've already agreed to let us decide on the duel. If I recall correctly, someone might have mentioned something about considering themselves a challenger. But I'm not a person of faith. Then you can meditate. Meditation. That's rather delightful. Talk about a quick turnaround. I'm glad you're into it. How about we start, say, 30 minutes? Very well. 30 minutes later. Let us begin. As you wish. 2 hours later. Hey, you guys asleep? No, nay. Dang, you've both been at this for a solid 2 hours, huh? 4 hours later. Howdy there. Anyone zoinked out? Wait, she said... I should have clipped that. She said zoinked. Zoinked! Or zonked. I guess she probably says zonked. But zoinked. I like... Zoinks! Nay. I'm gonna hang out. If that's okay with you guys. Yeah, of course. Dorothy's gonna annoy this shit out 6 hours later. Are you guys still holding up? Yes. Yes. Mind if I stay here and have some instant noodles? I want to keep out of sight because the commander always asks me to share my noodles when he sees me. Ah. Yeah, of course. 10 hours later. Scarlet. Are you asleep? Wake up. Huh. Looks like I won. Yes, thou has won. Go ahead and get some rest. I'm going to pray just a little bit longer before turning in. The next day. Rapunzel is the victor. What an honor it is. Would you be willing to take on the challenge next, Snow White? Certainly. What do you have in mind? Weapon assembly. I do it. Weapon assembly. Starting off full disassembled, I assume. Correct. What fresh hell is this? A moment later, Snow White and Scarlet sit at a table. Before them lie their respective weapons that have been fully disassembled. Whoever manages to assemble their weapons first wins. Understand? One moment. This is hardly a fair and balanced competition. Huh? You have an intricate firearm before thee, whereas I merely have a sword. All I need to do is insert the blade into the hilt, and then notch in all the nails. Thou, meanwhile, have to go through an inordinately complex assembly process. Thou might be tempted to throw the game out of pity for me. I must stress, however, that self-respect is one of my virtues. Let us change to something more fair. Jeez, you're really clueless, aren't you? Snow White knows exactly what she's doing. Pray tell, does thou mean by such words? Alright, let's begin. Ready? Set. What? Go. Wait, done. Huh? Very nicely done. Snow White wins. Huh? How the... Hath not yet grasped my blade. Poor Scarlet. I hate to break it to you, but the challenge is over before it even started. Snow White is a bona fide weapons specialist. That makes it 2 losses in a row. Would you like to continue? Scarlet is getting some life. She's not getting life lessons. Oh my god. Of course. Okay, it's my turn now. You ready, swordsmen? As ready as I'll ever be. I wonder what are they gonna do? As for how we'll be competing. Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous. Why is she nervous? Drum roll, please. Hold your breath, folks. I'm already exhausted. Hide and seek. Oh my god. Wow. Would you mind explaining, perchance? The rules are exceedingly simple. Once the match begins, you'll wait here for 1 minute while I go and hide away. After that, you've got 10 minutes to find me. But it only counts when you can physically touch me. Oh, it's hide and go seek tag. If you imagine that, then you win. If not, then you lose. Got it. Understood. Is that all? I hold the utmost confidence in my speed. Sounds about right. When you swung that blade at us the first time we met, it was pretty darn speedy. Your reflexes are second to none. I'll give you that. I've already offered my apologies for my prior rashness. You stay here then. I'm gonna go hide. Shall I close my eyes? Nah. Gotta have an idea where I'm headed at least. Thou hast my gratitude. I shall wait here until the appointed hour has passed. Red Hood scurries off. Can I ask you something? What? Why are you wasting your time with such absurd challenges? I told thee, I am the one who proposed the challenge. You don't feel a bit miffed about all of this? Why would I? Well, perhaps just a smidgen. Oh, a smidgen. If anything, I am vexed with myself for lacking open-mindedness. You're nothing if not honest, am I? That's 1 minute. You can start now. All right. Scarlet heads off in the direction that Red Hood went. It barely seems like any time at all before she discovers Red Hood's hiding spot. Red Hood perches on the rooftop, her vibrant red presence easily giving her away. Her crimson hue doth far too conspicuous. Oh my god. Even from this great distance, I can make her out easily. I almost feel pity for her, but nevertheless, victory belongs to... Huh? Massive explosion, shockwaves, and pockets of dust and debris shooting up into the air around Scarlet. Is she? Scarlet swiftly darts for cover. More massive explosion shockwaves reverberate around her. Art thou pot shots at me? You dirty scoundrel! Oh my god. I mean, I figured she'd probably do something sneaky. Hey, who you calling a scoundrel? Using my weapon ain't exactly plain dirty now, is it? I thought this was supposed to be hide and seek. Sure, with some alterations. Catch me if you can. You little. Due to Red Hood's crack shooting, Scarlet is unable to take a single step forward. Each of Red Hood's sniper shots is executed with such precision that Scarlet is forced to swiftly dodge them. There's only 1 minute left in the match. Suddenly, Scarlet stops moving. She stands still and glares at Red Hood. Red Hood quickly realizes what Scarlet is after. Oh, so you want to have a go, do you? Fine then. You want it? You got it. Come get some. Muzzle flash erupts from Red Hood's rifle. Scarlet brandishes her sword. A grating sound of metal scraping against metal reverberates in the vicinity. Another bullet lands next to Scarlet and explodes. Nay! That could have been better. Whoa! What did you just do? I failed. I was unable to split the bullet evenly. Try this one for size then. Have at thee! Red Hood once again pulls the trigger, while Scarlet deftly swings her blade in response. The fleeting sound of cutting metal is soon replaced by a deafening silence. Holy crap! Did you really just split the bullet in half? I reckon I'm getting the hang of this. Again. Fine by me, bring it on. Oh, they're finally having fun. Beep. Time is up. What? But I... screw the time. Let's keep going. A splendid idea. The sound of gunfire persisted well into the wee hours. Aww. That's funny, they became friends. I'll pass. Why? Why? I have no reason to compete with you. Hath Lilith not issued thee an order? Consider yourself the winner then. Does it not bother thee? Whatever, I don't care. Thou choose to forfeit, how disappointing. However, a triumph may be secured by any manner of means. I shall not question it. Hold on. Did you just say forfeit? Is that not what is occurring? Thou choose to withdraw from the match to avoid a direct encounter with me, thus graciously bestowing upon me the triumph. Dorothy has too big of an ego. If that be not a forfeit, then what is? I withdraw what I said. Thou art a creature of ever-shifting whims. I want that face. Can you zoom in a little bit more? All right. I'll leave it up to you to pick the challenge. Will that satisfy you? Oh, art thou truly certain of this? What if I proffer a bout of swordplay? Then I'll emerge victorious in the sword duel. Thou art not but brimming with confidence. However, I'm not the kind of person who would challenge someone within their realm of mastery. I propose something nice and simple. Arm wrestling. Arm wrestling? A bit too simple, perhaps. But very clean cut. Alright, I'll indulge you just this once. Otherwise, I can tell that you'll never stop hounding me. A moment later, Dorothy and Scarlet sit facing each other, getting into position for our arm wrestling match. Well, I know Dorothy's gonna win, because the thing about Scarlet, well, I mean, Scarlet's strong, but she's not as strong as Dorothy. Like, the thing about Scarlet is that she's, fast. She's fast and quick, while Dorothy seems a little bit more tankier, I will say. I don't think I need to go into much detail, right? Whoever pins the other's arm wins. Got it. Likewise. Alright then. Ready, set, go. Thy endurance is most impressive. Had enough? Certainly not. Both of the women remain locked in a stalemate, their bodies quivering. 2 minutes later. What's the buzz? Are they arm wrestling? Who's winning? Hard to tell. They seem to be evenly matched. Hold thy tongue, for it is abundantly clear the victor shall soon be mine. Wait, victory shall soon be mine. You say that, but your quivering lips say otherwise. Look at these two. Freaking smiles. And the same as to thy red face. 'Tis time to put an end to this. I'd like to see you try. If they keep straining this hard, they're going to end up soiling their pants in no time. Bang. Scarlet wins. Phew. That was most exhilarating. Dorothy shoots a sharp glare at Red Hood before Risley walking away. She didn't like that Red Hood said that she was gonna shit her pants. What does that look for? Are you really that clueless? What did I do? I shall take my leave. I thought you'd want to celebrate, especially since this is your first victory. That can wait. Hold on. What? Thou hast a praiseworthy command over thy physical prowess. I'd like to think so, yeah. How about I teach thee further on the delight of physical prowess? Come again? Thou hast an innate talent, so the blade should be thy choice. Give me a break. A sword? What are you talking about? Thou shalt grow stronger. I vouch for it. I'm not one for such savagery. I'll pass. What? Savagery? I despise fighting at close quarters. It always leaves me all messy. I am a being that cherishes elegance with fighting. Elegance? What place dost thou have on the battlefield? Do you know what people call us? What? They call us the goddess of victory. The least we can do is live up to the name and make ourselves look good while doing it. Instead of slogging through the mud and filth victory, we must overwhelm our foes with graceful flourish. If we want to be goddesses, then a certain pose is called for it. Thou hast been blighted by vanity. Not only must we emerge victorious, but our triumph must also be adored with grace and beauty. Only by doing so can we continue to be radiant beacons of hope for all. Thou and I are very disparate individuals. You can say that again. I reckon that's why thou lost to me. Whoa there. I only lost to you because what? Tell me. Nothing. Was she actually going to soil her pants? Nothing. Nothing. Never mind. Nay, out with it. I do insist. I said it's nothing. Forget it. I know why. She was gonna. She's gonna let loose. 2,000 yards. 2 battalions centered around 2 large raptors. Quite a formidable force. Let's give them a warm welcome. Say, Scarlet, this is your first time fighting with us, isn't it? Correct. You going to give us a good show then? It would be my pleasure. Good. Fight however you feel is best. We've got your back. Time to enjoy the show. No backup shall be needed. Ye all may sit back and behold my work. Good grief, how arrogant can you get? I'm off. Take that time. Scarlet heads off into the battlefield. Some plan. Charging along into the enemy formation without any sort of preparation. Is she really going to be okay? Well, what do you think of her? As a spectator, I think she can move, then pull her own weight. We don't more than pull her own weight. Yes, she was still a statue while meditating. Not even so much as a twitch of the eyebrow. Her concentration and control over her own body are far above average. She was able to make sense of how I assembled my weapon. I could sense her eyes meticulously tracking my every move, never once falling behind. I was willing to bet she knows my weapon inside and out now, all from a single glance. Not just anyone can split a bullet in half. Once she kind of got the hang of it, she just went all in and nailed it every time. Haha, she's a beast. I knew Scarlet was manufactured using a mass-produced model as a base. And it's embarrassing to admit that I had exerted all my power against her. In terms of our stats, I should have easily triumphed over her, but yet I fell short. She clearly possesses exceptional control over her body and can manipulate her strength with stunning precision. Sounds like we're all in agreement. Well then, I guess it's time to get into the real action. A mid-scale battle will be coming up soon, so let's see how she can handle it. Lilith, are you listening? Mecha Scarlet is strong, so it's okay. Alright. That's a load off my mind. I trust your judgment. Naturally. Scarlet slashes through the raptors like a woman possessed. Her body is in peak condition, moving exactly as she intended to, or intends to. She keeps slashing without a pause. All the while, the incessant torrent of enemies continues to pour out, and so she continues to slash. At last a battle befitting of my skills. Come then, come to for me. Are thou watching, everyone? I stand alone in a battle, as a sole survivor while brandishing my blade. Ha! Oh, how I wish thou couldst be here, beside me on the battlefield. Hold up, swordswoman. Or swordsman. That's right. I listen. I do not misgender. I can't have you take on everything by yourself. Let me know if you're feeling any discomfort, and I'll heal you. I've got you covered. Keep going. How about we have a little competition right here? The one who defeats the most raptors wins. I hath acquired new comrades. Did somebody say competition? You're a comrade now. They're quite different from thee. Yet they share the same noble quest as thee, fighting for the sake of mankind. And I shall fight alongside with them. So, we got a big boy incoming. Distortion field activated. An incoming laser will be deflected. I'll target the legs. Dorothy, Scarlet, you focus on the core. Are you ready? So, very well. Let's do it. Bear witness. For I shall join forces with these newfound comrades, and together we shall vanquish every foul creature that dares cross our path. We will realize that thee had always wanted in thy entire life. Mankind's conclusive victory. Grant me strength and come into my arms, my hands, my legs, my eyes, and my sword. I shall bear thy burden, and never shall I falter before any soul. Join me, and we shall journey together until the day we clinch the ultimate victory. And when that day comes, we shall revel in triumph and merriment. My comrades. Aww. I was actually pretty good. It freaking challenged all of them. I gotta say, the Lilith fight was actually the best. The fucking Looney Tunes cartoon. She gets stuck in the ceiling. Very excellent. Excellent indeed.